Welcome to my channel Chemistry in Seconds. Today I will teach you chemical formula. As you know, chemical formula, it is a short way to write the name of a compound, or we can define it a chemical formula that tells us the number of atoms of each element in a compound. It contains the symbols of the atoms of elements present in the compound. It means this chemical formula, it represents the elements which are combined to form a particular compound. And this chemical formula, it contains number of atoms of each element as well as their symbols. For example, we know formula of the water, chemical formula for the water is H2O, and the magnesium chloride is MgCl2, sodium carbonate is Na2CO3. When we look at these formulas, we came to know these compounds are made up of some particular chemical elements, and these elements, they have their specific number of atoms inside them. For example, in case of water, this water molecule is made up of two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. So by looking at the formula, we can define the number of atoms and the type of elements which are present in a particular compound. So moving towards next, chemical formula has two types. One is called molecular formula, and second is called empirical formula. Today I will teach you about molecular formula, and in our next class, in our next period, we will discuss empirical formula. So chemical formula, it is the molecular formula. It is a type of the chemical formula that shows the actual whole number ratio of the atoms of elements in a compound. It means this chemical formula, it is this molecular formula, that is a type of chemical formula. This explains the actual whole number atoms, actual whole number ratio of the atoms which combine to form a compound. For example, if we have a compound sodium carbonate, this sodium carbonate has formula Na2CO3. When we look at this formula, this sodium carbonate contains sodium atom, carbon element, and oxygen element. And these elements have a number of atoms, like sodium has two atoms, carbon has one atom, and oxygen has three atoms. So the actual number of atoms which are present, which are found in this compound is 2:1 ratio 3. 2, 1, and 3. This is the combining actual whole number ratio of the atoms, sodium, carbon, and oxygen in this molecular formula. Second example of molecular formula is compound. We have magnesium carbonate, and this magnesium carbonate has element magnesium, carbon, and oxygen. Again, the combining ratio is 1:1 ratio 3. If nothing is written along the symbol, it means it has one atom. Now look at the next example, that is carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide compound is made up of carbon and oxygen element. Carbon atom and oxygen, their combining ratio is 1 and 2. Now keep in mind, whenever a particular compound is formed, the combining ratios of the element is always remain fixed. If the ratio of the elements are changed, then the compound formed will also be changed. Like in this example, if in this case, if carbon and oxygen combine by the ratio 1 and 2, the compound CO2 is formed. If carbon and oxygen combines by the ratio 1 and 1, the compound CO is formed, carbon monoxide is formed. So in a particular compound, the actual whole number ratio remain fixed, it remains constant, it can never be changed. Now the steps for writing formula for any compound. How can you write the formula for any compound? These steps will be followed. First of all, identify the elements from the name of the given compound. If the compound name is given, first of all, you will identify the type of the elements which are present in this compound. In second step, you will write down the symbol of the each element, the elements which are present in that particular compound. Write down the symbols of that these elements. Then write the charges on the elements which they have when they form an ion. Put the charges on those elements on each symbol. In next step, interchange the numbers. You just cross over the numbers, ignoring their sign. uh, the numbers which are on the symbols in the form of charge like Mg2 plus and write them as a subscript. By crossing over the numbers, just cross over the numbers without considering their sign and write this number as a subscript along the symbol. And finally, you will write the symbols together, all symbols together along their subscript. Now you will do the practice of writing a formula of the ionic compound. For example, write the formula of the magnesium chloride. Here you have a compound magnesium chloride. First of all, identify the names of the elements, the type of the elements. One is magnesium, second is chlorine. In ionic compound, the first element is always metal atom and the second element is always non-metal atom. Just put the symbol of the magnesium, that is Mg. Put the symbol of chlorine, that is Cl. In next step, you will write down the charge on the symbol, that is Mg has 2 plus charge. Put 2 plus on it. You will find it from the periodic table, as magnesium belongs to group 2, so it has 2 plus charge. And it is metal, that's why it has a positive charge. Chlorine, it belongs to group number 7. It is non-metal. It has 7 electron in its last shell, so it will gain 1 electron, and finally it has charge 1 minus. Just cross over the numbers, cross over the values 2 and 1. 2 will come along chlorine and 1 will come with the magnesium, and the final formula will become MgCl2. Now, if the molecular ions are present in the ionic compound, then what will happen? Molecular ions, these are the polyatomic ions. The ions or the group of atoms have charge on them. They are called molecular ions or the polyatomic ions. These are the few examples of molecular ions, and we can write down the formula with the help of these molecular ions. For example, if we have a compound ammonium sulfate, ammonium is a molecular ion, sulfate is a molecular ion. You can write down the formula again by following the same steps. Write down the symbol and the charge polyatomic ion NH4 1 plus SO4 2 minus. Exchange the numbers. 1 comes with SO4 and 2 comes with NH4. As already one subscript is here, so you will separate this 4 with the help of small bracket. You will use small bracket to separate the two subscript. So NH4 twice SO4 is the final formula for ammonium sulfate. If the ionic compounds they are present, they have transition metals along them. As we know, transition metals, they have different charges on them. And whenever transition metals are present in ionic compound, their charge is given along with their names in Romans, like iron 3 sulfate. It means in this compound, if iron is transition metal, so it has charge 3 plus. Copper 2 chloride, it means here copper has charge 2 plus. Iron 2 sulfate, in this compound iron has charge 2 plus. Now let's see how can you write the formula for these ionic compounds if they have transition metals in it. For example, copper chloride, Cu2 plus, write down the charge on the copper, that is given Cu2 plus, and chlorine 1 minus. Then exchange the numbers and the final formula will be CuCl2. So in next class, in next period, in next lecture, we will discuss something new. Till then, Allah Hafiz.